Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Are you tired of living paycheck to paycheck, wondering where all your money goes? Do you dream of saving for a big goal but feel like it's impossible? Well, today, I'm going to show you how to take control of your finances by creating a simple, effective monthly budget in just a few minutes. This is the single most powerful tool for building wealth and achieving your financial goals. So, if you're ready to transform your financial life, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe right now so you don't miss out on more tips like this. Let's get started. First things first, let's figure out what's coming in. Grab a piece of paper, open a spreadsheet, or use a notes app on your phone. We're going to list all your sources of income for the month. This is your starting point. For most people, this will be your salary from your job. If you have a regular 9-to-5, write down your net path. That's the amount that actually hits your bank account after taxes and other deductions. Don't use your gross pay, because that's not the money you actually have to spend. If your income varies, look at your last 3 months of bank statements and calculate an average. This will give you a realistic number to work with. Do you have a side hustle, like driving for a rideshare service, freelance writing, or selling crafts online? Add that in. Any rental income, child support, or other regular payments you receive, list those too. Total everything up. This final number is your total monthly income, the foundation of your entire budget. Simple, right? Now that we know how much money is coming in, it's time to see where it's going out. We'll break this down into 2 categories: fixed expenses and variable expenses. Let's start with the easy one. Fixed expenses. These are the bills that are pretty much the same amount every single month. Think of them as your non-negotiables. The most common one is your rent or mortgage payment. Write that down. Next, add any car payments you have. What about insurance? List your car insurance, renters or homeowners insurance, and health insurance premiums if they aren't already taken out of your paycheck. Do you have any student loans or personal loans? Add the minimum monthly payment for each. Don't forget your subscriptions. This includes your phone bill, internet, and streaming services like Netflix, Spotify, or your gym membership. Go through your bank statements for the last month to make sure you haven't forgotten anything. These are the costs you can count on every month, so it's important to get them all down. Add them all up to get your total fixed expenses. Okay, part 3 is where it gets a little trickier, but also where you have the most control: variable expenses. These are the costs that change from month to month based on your choices and lifestyle. This is where most people lose track of their money, so paying attention here is key. The biggest variable expense for many is groceries. Look back at your bank or credit card statements for the last 2 or 3 months and see what you typically spend on groceries. Calculate an average and write that down. Next, let's look at transportation costs. This includes gas for your car, public transit fares, tolls, or rideshare expenses. Again, look at past spending to get a realistic average. What about utilities like electricity, water, and gas? These can fluctuate, so find an average. Then there's the fun stuff: entertainment and dining out. This is everything from your morning coffee and lunches out with coworkers to movie tickets, concerts, and dinners with friends. Be honest with yourself here. It's easy to underestimate this category. Comb through your statements and see what you're really spending. Finally, there's a miscellaneous category for things like personal care items, household supplies, clothing, gifts, and any other random purchases. This category is a catch-all for everything else. Once you've listed all these, add them up to find your total variable expenses. Now for the moment of truth. We have our 3 key numbers: total monthly income, total fixed expenses, and total variable expenses. Let's do the math. Take your total monthly income and subtract your total fixed expenses. Then, from that result, subtract your total variable expenses. So, income minus fixed expenses minus variable expenses. What's the number you're left with? If you have a positive number, congratulations. This is your surplus. This is the money you have available to put towards your financial goals. We'll talk about what to do with that in a moment. If your number is 0, or, more likely, a negative number, don't panic. This is incredibly common, and the whole point of this exercise is to identify this exact problem. A negative number simply means you're spending more than you earn. This is your wake-up call. It shows you exactly where you need to make changes. The budget isn't there to judge you. It's a tool to empower you. Knowing this number is the first, most crucial step to getting your finances on track. So, what do you do with that final number? If you have a surplus, it's time to give every dollar a job. This is the core principle of a zero-based budget. Your goal is to make your income minus all your expenses and savings equals 0. That surplus shouldn't just sit in your checking account. Decide where it's going to go. Are you trying to build an emergency fund? Great. Allocate that surplus to a high-yield savings account. Want to pay off debt faster? Put that extra money towards your highest interest loan. Saving for a down payment on a house, a vacation, or investing for retirement. Create a savings goal and assign that money to it. By pre-planning where your surplus goes, you're making an active choice about your financial future. Now, if you had a negative number, your job is to go back to your variable expenses list. This is where you can make cuts. Can you cook more at home instead of dining out? Can you cancel a subscription you don't use? Can you find a cheaper cell phone plan? Look for areas where you can reduce spending until your expenses are less than your income. It might involve some tough choices, but even small changes add up over time. The goal is to turn that negative into a positive, so you too can start allocating money to your goals. Creating a budget isn't a one-time event. It's an ongoing process. Your first budget is just a draft. The real magic happens when you start tracking your spending throughout the month to see how it compares to your plan. You can do this with a simple notebook, a spreadsheet, or one of the many great budgeting apps out there like YNAB or Mint. At the end of the month, review your budget. Did you overspend on groceries but underspend on entertainment? That's okay. A budget should be flexible. Adjust your categories for the next month based on what you learned. Maybe you need to allocate more to groceries and a little less to dining out. The key is to be consistent. Review your spending and update your budget every single month. Life happens, your income might change. You might have an unexpected expense, or your goals might shift. Your budget should evolve with you. It's your personal financial roadmap, and you're the one in the driver's seat. Don't aim for perfection, aim for progress. Each month you stick to it, you'll get better at managing your money and closer to your financial dreams. And there you have it, a simple, step-by-step guide to creating your first monthly budget. It really is that easy to get started. You've now taken a huge step towards financial freedom. Remember, a budget isn't about restriction. It's about giving yourself permission to spend on the things that truly matter to you while ensuring you're building a secure future. It's about being intentional with your money. I hope you found this guide helpful. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of my future videos on how to save more, spend smarter, and live a richer life. Do you have any budgeting tips that have worked for you? Share them in the comments below. I'd love to read them, and I'm sure others would too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.